Hi, my name is John Tope, and today we're going to talk about clock repair. This video is designed for the beginner, but also has a lot of information to provide to an intermediate level person and the professional. I do want to mention one thing, is that the area and surface that you're using and the proper lighting that you're using in order to do your repairs. You should use as large of a surface as possible that you can find, a large table, a large workbench, something of that nature. Or a kitchen table if you have to do that. On the surface, I'm using here an actual beach towel and it's white because I can see all the parts if they fall down, like if this little screw falls down, and on this type of surface it won't roll off the table and I'll be looking all over the floor for the screw or the nut. This type of surface prevents things from rolling off, and also can be easy. You can find your items as they fall if they happen to fall as you're doing your repairs. So this type of surface is really important, and I highly recommend using or else you can use a felt surface too. Also works very well. Another thing is lighting. I use these adjustable lamps like this, and they're very handy because you can get out and get around and underneath and beside. And I always use two, because you can have one on one side, one on the other side, focusing in on something, and two always works better than one. Just like they say, two heads are better than one, two lamps are better than one. So I highly recommend that you use two lamps. Is we need to put the hands away in a safe place because we won't be needing them for a while. So I would suggest getting a little box. This one's a little bit big, but it'll hold all the parts. And also when we remove the movement, we'll put this movement screws in here too, and get a pen, mark on here, as I will, that this is the Seth Thomas, and because if you're working with more than one clock you don't want to get your parts all mixed up. So mark your box, keep them in a safe place, put them in a box so that they don't get lost and misplaced, because it'll be some time before we get back to using them again. Don't want you to forget or lose them. Also pick up all your screws that you took out, put them in your box where you had where you have the hands, because you won't be using them. You might want to keep your pendulum bob in there too. Keep all these together. In fact, there's one more screw. There, I got all four of them. Put that away for safekeeping. Also, I took the cup bell and its screws and put it in our little parts box for safekeeping.